Hello and welcome to How to Register an Athlete in Family ID. This presentation will walk you through the registration process for Family ID and all the requirements to ensure that your student athlete is successfully registered to participate in a sports program within AACPS.
Let's get started. It will be helpful for you to gather the following information and have it ready for completing your registration: the student identification or lunch number, doctor contact information, health insurance coverage information, and a scanned copy of the sports physical form. The sports physical form can be found on the AACPS Athletics website at www.aacps.org/athletics. To begin registration, go to www.familyid.com.
Once on the Family ID site, click on Find Programs to find your school. Type in the name of your high school and select Maryland in the top drop-down menu. Then click Find. Your search results will appear. Find and click on your school in the results.
When you get to the school dashboard, make note of the registration deadline. Your registration must be submitted with all required documents by this date in order for your student athlete to participate in any sports activities, including tryouts. Click on the blue Register Now button to start.
Next, you will see all of the sections or sports that are available to register for the season. If you do not have an existing account, click Create Account. If you already have an account, click Log In. Even if you forgot your login credentials, select Log In and you will have an opportunity to reset your account email and/or password. The same account should be used to register your student athlete for every season, every school year.
When creating a new account, complete the sign-up form using a valid email address and make note of the password for future reference. You can change the language of the form at the top by clicking on the drop-down menu where it says English and selecting your preferred language. Before clicking Submit, make sure to check the box to agree the Arbiter Sports Terms of Service.
You will receive an email from Arbiter Sports at the email address that you used to register. This email will contain a link to activate your Family ID account. Please check your spam or junk folders if you do not see the email.
In the email, click on the activation link. You will not be able to go any further in the Family ID registration process without activating your account first. Once in the registration form, begin by selecting the sport that your athlete will try out for that season.
If you've registered an athlete before in Family ID, select their name to proceed. To add a new athlete, click Add New Participant and add their information. Make sure to complete the required field marked with a red asterisk as you move through the form.
In this first section, you must upload the most recent sports physical for your athlete. The sports physical form can be found on the AACPS Athletics website at www.aacps.org/athletics. The physical must be dated after June 1st to be valid for the current school year. Scan or take a picture of the physical form, including all pages, and upload all files by clicking on Choose File.
If you do not have a physical yet, you can add it at a later date by updating your registration. Just be sure to add it in before the deadline. Please do not hand in a physical form to a coach or to a school's main office. A good tip is to contact your doctor early to schedule your athlete's physical to ensure that your appointment falls after June 1st, but before the registration deadline. Appointments can fill up fast in the summer, and your doctor's office may have a processing time for completing paperwork. Continue through the registration form, making sure to complete all sections marked with a red asterisk.
Anyone participating in AACPS athletics must have insurance coverage. The carrier is the insurance company such as Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, etc. And the subscriber is the name of the family member who pays for the insurance. The group number can be found on your insurance card. If you do not have insurance, please write none in each field and then select that you wish to purchase school insurance. Your athlete will not be allowed to try out or participate in sports activities without insurance.
Complete the concerns and comments section by selecting the yes or no button for each question regarding your athlete. All questions must be answered in this section. If at any time you need to pause and come back to the registration form, you can click Save and Finish later. If you are ready to move on to the next section, click Continue.
The next section is Policies and Agreements. Click the blue buttons at the top to review the AACPS policy documents, and then check Yes, I agree box to acknowledge each of the agreements. Every agreement must be acknowledged. You will then sign electronically by typing your name to confirm that you have read and agreed to the form. Your signature is required for your athlete to participate in sports. Here, you will give permission for your athlete to participate in AACPS athletics. Please note that if your athlete participates in out-of-season workouts, this does not guarantee them a spot on the team.
Once you've completed all sections of the form, click Continue. If you're not ready to submit the form, you can click Save and Finish later.
Okay.
It is important that you click the blue Submit button on the next page. Your registration is not complete until you do so. Please note, the reminder to upload your completed physical, your registration will not be approved until a current physical is submitted.
Your registration is now complete. If you need to register another athlete, click Register Another Person. The reminder to upload your completed physical appears here again. Be sure to go back and add the physical as soon as it is ready. Please check your email for a confirmation that your registration has been submitted. The email will remind you to go back and upload your completed physical in Family ID and that your registration is not fully complete until you do so.
Once your registration has been approved, you should receive an email confirming the approval. You can also check your Family ID account to verify that your registration and sports physical have been approved. The sports physical must be approved for the registration to be approved.
Once you've completed the registration form, you can go back at any time to update or check your registration. This includes updating medical information or conditions, contacts, and uploading the sports physical. Please remember that your registration will not be approved without a valid physical form dated after June 1st, and your athlete will not be able to participate in any sport activities, including tryouts, practices, scrimmages, games, meets, tournaments, etc., until registration is approved by the deadline.
If you need technical support, contact Family ID at 1-800-311-4060 or by email at support@arbitersports.com. Family ID also has a help center that you can access on their website at www.familyid.com.
For more information or questions about the sports programs at your school, please visit your school's athletics website or contact your school's athletic director or team coach. You can find all of this information on the AACPS Athletics website at www.aacps.org/athletics. Thank you for listening, and best of luck this season.